All right, in this video, I'm going to be explaining why so many coaches waste their free community, whether it's on a Discord or they've set up some sort of free program. I see this so often where a coach will launch a mentorship. They usually start a free community around the same time. They add maybe one channel to try and upsell people from the free community into this paid program, and then they leave it. They never touch the free community ever again. And that is how you become like these two options here. We've got on the left, obviously, you can see someone with a Discord, no money, not earning anything from it. And you realistically want to be the person on the right here. So getting most of their revenue from Discord. Now you might be wondering, how can you get most of the revenue for your coaching product from a free community? That doesn't make any sense. You're not charging for it. Well, the biggest factor that so many coaches leave out is that they don't look at the Discord as for what it is, which is another channel for communication, another form of communication to reach out to leads. People who don't utilize a free community and they have, let's say, just a VSL funnel at the moment, the most they can do is reach out via Instagram DMs, SMS, email. Whereas if you use the free community, now you have a whole new channel of communication that you can utilize to maximize the potential of every single lead coming through. Now, if you're a content creator and you have a strict number of leads coming through your sales funnel every single month, a free community would be absolutely perfect for you, because what it forces you to do is to maximize the potential of every single lead that comes through your funnel. Now, if you want to capitalize on your free community at the moment, the way that you want to set it up is as follows. Firstly, what you'll need is sales reps. So you need at least one setter slash dialer. Ideally, you'd want to have one person doing both roles. So dialing new leads and DM setting, so sending out messages. And you would also need a closer, okay? If you already are selling a mentorship, you'd probably have these roles filled already. So it's just a case of training these sales reps to take on this new sales funnel. Okay, now that you have your sales reps, what you want to do is set up your free community by having a opt-in page on the front end. So if anyone wants to join this free community, and again, this needs to be an actually valuable community. It can't just be a community with a chat in it. It can't just be a Discord with a chat in it, okay? It needs to actually have some course content, weekly Q&A calls or bi-weekly Q&A calls. These resources aren't all inclusive, okay? They're valuable, but the main goal behind them is to create more issues for the person watching it in the future. So it solves issues and it gives valuable information, but it makes them realize, oh geez, like I'm kind of in over my head. I definitely would need mentorship in some capacity if I was to take this really seriously. And that's ideal, because what you can do then is easily upsell that person to booking a call in or purchasing some sort of program or mentorship that you are selling. As you can see here, we've got a little presentation showcasing how this free community funnel works. So you've got the opt-in at the start. You need to collect their contact info, and then actually have an application on the next page once they've filled their contact info out, so that you can gather more information and just see if they qualify for the high ticket. You're giving this program for free. You're the community away for free, of course, and they'll receive that from SMS, a link in the SMS, and a link on email. But you need to set this up in a way that it collects their contact info and then asks them a couple of questions to see if they qualify for your actual product, your high ticket mentorship or coaching program. Once these people opt in and have actually gone through this process, filled out the application form, that's when your dialer starts. So the dialer will call up qualified leads who've gone through and have joined the program. It's framed as a coach, so someone just calling up this lead, making sure that they got the link to the community okay, they're settling in, and then asking some more specific questions, and then slowly moving into booking a call in where the closer, the other sales rep, will close those. Realistically, they'd be warm to hot leads. And after this process, we have the whole pre-call system that takes place. We've got what happens when they close, when they don't close. This is a video for another day, but essentially the main gist of this is when you have this free community set up in the right way, you're actually giving value to your audience. It's going to pay dividends, because it's going to be a lot easier for you to upsell people into this free community, opposed to having to do paid ads or frequently doing CTAs direct to your VSL funnel. Because what happens instead of that is you replace all of the effort that you were taking and putting into CTAs, story sequences, etc. And now all you're trying to do is just get people to join a free community, which is 100 times easier to do, because everyone and their mom wants to join a free community, especially if it's valuable. That's the main thing that I need to keep hammering home, guys. If you're a coach, content creator, and you have a Discord community right now, don't just take this advice and say, okay, well, I'm just going to throw some sales reps in and get going and create this opt-in page, and that's fine. That's not going to work. the community actually has to be valuable. So you need to make sure that you're adding course content in there. You need to be making sure that you're actually doing Q&A calls in there, okay? At least bi-weekly, if not weekly. And the whole process, again, you're just using these calls and this course content. It's helpful, it's valuable, but it's doing a couple of things, right? It's accelerating the learning and will eventually cause problems, leading them to the high ticket program, plus weekly group calls, examples of students winning, etc. And I just want to reiterate, so many coaches are wasting their free community at the moment. I see honestly every second coach I look at who has a paid program also has a free community, but it's just sitting there. Nothing's being done with it. So you need to be utilizing this free community. A lot of funnels only have a free community. That's their main primary source of getting all their leads. So if you run a VSL funnel, you're doing webinars, just try the free community funnel out. Try actually utilizing this free community that you've built, months ago and have never utilized since, and turn that into a cash printer that will non-stop be generating you qualified leads for your closers to PIF. Now, if you're a coach or content creator, you've just watched this and you want help building out this free community funnel, click the link in the description. It's going to lead to a page, answer a couple of questions on there, and then you'll be able to chat to myself and my business partner just to see if it's a good fit and if we can help you out.